Okay, good evening. We are now at the appointed hour, and so I will call to order the organization meeting of the Abington Township Board of Commissioners Infrastructure Committee, and may we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Bowman. Commissioner DePlacido.
Here.
Commissioner Rothman.
Here.
Commissioner Thompson.
Here.
Commissioner Sapone.
Thank you. It should be noted that Commissioner Bowman is here in attendance.
Yes.
Thank you. Can we all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America,
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation,
under God,
indivisible, with liberty and
Liberty.
justice for all. Thank you. We will now take public comment on agenda items.
Once again, meaningless. I hope you will not continue this. I hope you will fix that problem that, and how many minutes are available here?
3. Well, if you're speaking to agenda items,
3 minutes?
that's correct.
So, and you have eliminated 3 minutes on the actual agenda item forever. Is that right?
No, Ms. Lehman, the organization meetings are structured differently, where there is comment at the opening period. The regular committee meetings will have comment period after each agenda item and also at the end. The organization meetings, like the board organization meeting, is structured differently.
Okay, all right. And I hope you looked up the problem that I told you about at the last meeting, where although you did hold an open comments at the end of the board meeting, it is not the documents that you wrote under that section. So again, I would like to recommend that you make sure that when you have a minority party, that the minority party is included in your leadership positions. And I also would like to say that a ranking member should be given some preference. So you have a ranking member and a minority party person there, and I certainly hope that that person will be nominated for a leadership position. And we definitely need to change how this board is responsive, and I mean the board as a whole is responsive to citizens who bring up a problem. And one of the problems is that we have no chat, so that we can't properly, per sunshine law, for instance, interrupt the meeting, which is perfectly possible to do. And we also don't have the courtesy of getting our sound checked, even when there's extra time and it could be done. You give the courtesy to commissioners to check sound if they have a problem, but why do residents not get the same courtesy? Remember, we're supposed to be at the top of the chart. Nobody at the top of the chart would accept what goes on here. So please change those things this year. You have the ability. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to, this is a comment that's come up in 2 of the 3 meetings. I want to remind folks that these committees and their structure and their purpose and their scope were actually presented multiple times throughout the fall, including at the Committee of the Whole in November. And finally, we voted to approve this new structure in December. And there will be ongoing opportunity to communicate with the general public about the purpose, the structure, and the function, and how these committees will operate moving forward. With that, we will move on to our new business. The first is a call for nominations and selection of chair. And so I will open the floor for nominations for chair of the Infrastructure Committee. Are there any nominations?
President Hecker, I'd like to make a nomination.
Certainly.
I'd like to nominate Commissioner Drew Rothman as chair for this committee.
Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Are there any other nominations for chair of the Infrastructure Committee? Hearing none, is there a motion to close nominations?
So moved.
Second? Is there a
Second.
second? Yes.
Second.
All right. The motion to close has been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, nominations are closed. We will now vote on the election of Commissioner Rothman as the Chair of the Infrastructure Committee. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Congratulations, Commissioner Rothman. You are now Chair of the Infrastructure Committee, and I turn the meeting over to you.
Thank you very much, President Hecker, and my colleagues in believing in me. I appreciate it and look forward to doing some great things together over the next 2 years. Moving on with our meeting, the next agenda item is a call for nominations and selection of Vice Chair of this committee. Do I have any nominations?
Commissioner Rothman, I'll make a nomination.
Please do.
I'd like to nominate Commissioner Tom Bowman to be Vice Chair.
Do we have a second of that motion?
Second.
All right. Are there any other nominations? Being that there are none, is there a motion to close nominations on Vice Chair of the Infrastructure Committee?
So moved.
Any second?
Second.
All right. We're going to vote first on the motion to close nominations. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. So moving forward, we will now have a vote. This will be a vote on Commissioner Tom Bowman to serve as Vice Chair of the Infrastructure Committee. Do we, wait, we already had the second? Yeah, no? Yeah. All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, congratulations, Commissioner Bowman. Proud to have you as the Vice Chair.
Thank
Being
you,
that-
fellow commissioners. I look forward to helping out and serving on the committee with the chair.
Awesome. We all look forward to that. Being that there are no other items on today's agenda, we will now adjourn. Do we need to have a motion for that? No? All right, well, I'm gonna say, let's adjourn.